it burn. I'ma make 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 it burn.
What's happening? What's happening? Early in the morning, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? So, some more, man. Say we're gonna get into it, man. Y'all see the title? I just want to know, can you hear me clearly? You can hear me clearly. We're gonna get straight into it. Already then. Say, man, y'all seen the title, man. It say Gangstas or Gods, right? We gangsters or we gods. I'm gonna break a lot of it down. I'm gonna break a whole bunch of it down. I told you, we're gonna be dimensional. We're gonna be stuck on one thing, talking about one topic or one individual or one little incident. And we're gonna be universal with this. So that being said, man, appreciate everybody tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Early in the morning. You know, we're trying to get it out the way before we get our day started. You know, give us something to roll with, and let's see what we can talk about, man, how we can get into this, man. So, like, what I tell you guys, like, man, we had to think about, like I say, the title says gangsters and gods. You see how I got gangsters down low and gods up high, because that's gangster and that's negativity. It's a low vibration. We always want elevation, man. So we know we always have to keep in mind that we got to put God in front of us. And I ain't for to preach. I'm for to break some knowledge down, though. So, check this out, man. It's like this. Why we always say we gangsters when we know we not gangster? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want y'all to just walk this little quick path with me and just stay tuned in and really open your mind and hear what I'm saying. Because we not gangsters. We'll never be able to out-gangster the white people. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? So why we acting like we really that gangster? You know what I'm saying? We not really doing it, so make it make sense. So why are we saying something if you not trying to be the best at it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this, man. We steal clothes, we steal gas, we steal flat screen TVs, we steal shoes, we steal cars, steal chains. You know what I'm saying? All that BS. You know what I'm saying? We'll steal for one another. You know what I'm talking about? We'll play on each other. We'll do all of this stuff. But guess what's so cold? And so they show that we not gangster, that we faking that they're gangsterism, right? You know what I'm saying? That the white people stole us. Yeah, let that sink in. They stole us. But we gangster though. We'll never out-gangster them. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna beat them at stealing. How we gonna beat them at stealing when they made the ultimate steal? They hit the ultimate lick. The white people did. They hit the ultimate lick. They stole us. What did they steal? They just didn't steal us physically. They stole us mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. They stole us of all of that. They stole all that. And we over here talking about we gangsters. We gangster this, nigga gangster that. Well, I'm hard this, I'm hard that. Nigga, I got the most this and that. But then guess what? You know, I always had this little slogan I be saying, man, nigga, you want to, nigga say you want to show how gangster is, nigga, bang on the government. Nigga, that's gangster. Gang on that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas could talk all this left, right, you know what I'm saying, cool stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Let's talk real. You want to talk about some gang banging? Bang on the government. You know what I'm saying? Bang against the system. Bang against that, man. Bang against what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't bang against one another, you know what I'm saying? Because we all mad because we lost in our path because we've been stolen. White people stole everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna be, and they the original gangsters. You know what the original gangsters? The original gangsters is not the Crips and the Bloods on the West Coast. It's not the GDs and the BDs in the Midwest. Nah, man. Now, I'm going to talk some facts, man. I'm going to give you some facts. You know what I'm saying? Some gangsters, these were some gangsters right here. Celts, Nomads, Vikings, the Templars. You know what I'm saying? The Anglo-Saxons are the real OGs. They the cave tribes from Europe, and they are the original gangsters. You feel me? So we not gangster, black man. You know what I'm saying? We not gangster. We gods, right? And if you understand self, you'll understand the fact that you God, right? And you ain't all made in God's image. And that's just how that is. And it won't be no different. And then you can understand how to take self, how to go steal you back. We can go steal us back. But right now, man, they did that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not taking in the reality and you want to be gangster and keep faking at it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because we faking at being gangster. We faking at being real about something. We faking when we say we loyal. We faking when we say we committed to something. We faking at it because these people, they showed us the way of, look, we're going to be on some gangster shit. We're going to be on some gangster shit. We're going to go for it. Pillage, plunder, and do whatever the hell we want to do, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. And then when some more people got gangsters, guess what they did? They would roll down on them, and the scenario kept going. But in the whole scenario, there was never black people involved in pillaging and taking shit and plundering things through history. I just gave y'all the list. I'll give it to you again. You know what I'm saying? It can even get deeper than that. Like I said, man, the real gangsters. The real gangsters, man, is Celts. I know what Celts is. That's them people, you know what I'm saying, from Scotland, no word skirt. They was goddamn me. Hey, man, they was on a crusade. They was campaigning. They was campaigning across the land. Nomads, going land to land, campaigning. Vikings, getting on ships. They campaigning. Don't say, man, off with your head. Knight Templars, campaigning in the name of Christ. In the name of the church, went and killed. You better be a Christian or you out there. We ain't trying to hear nothing. That's gangster. That's gangster right there. The Anglo-Saxons, the people that came out the cave that we look at and say the pink toes, or we call them the white folks, or they less than, but they gangster though. They came out and they let us know, bro, we fish. We ain't got no morals and principles. We vicious with it. We're gonna pillar and plunder and kill, rape, mutilate, desecrate, all that shit. They did some gangster shit. And then, like I said, the ultimate thing that they did gangster, they stole us. They stole us. again, they stole our identity, they stole our religion, they stole our character, they stole our, you know what I'm saying, our spirituality, they stole our history, you know what I'm saying, they stole our knowledge, man, and you know what I'm saying, they ultimately stole us physically. Man, stop playing, man. But we gangster though. You know what I'm saying? Really don't want to be like, even like, ladies ain't excluded in this. Ladies really don't want to be no hoochies. You know what I'm saying? You faking at it. You don't want to be no gold digger. You faking at it. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? You really don't want to be none of, you don't really want to be no boss chick. You faking at it. Because it's things that come with the things that you say that you are. There's principles and things that you must stand on and inherit to in order to say that that's real, that you really actually that. And then we faking on. We faking. We faking on. You don't want to be no D-boy because you don't want to go to the extent that you got to go to get on the level that you need to be. We can look at, okay, I'm going to flip it this way. We can look at the cartels. Look at the extent that they go to be on top. Nah, we faking. We don't want to be no D-boys. Nah. We can't even get it. Man, let me kick some real shit. We can't even keep a gang together. A street gang. We don't even have structure and unity and finances to push and motivate street gangs. Or we don't even have the fundamental basic structure of not even just on some street gangs, because that shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, this shouldn't matter, but I'm gonna use it because people can relate to this. Man, but at the same time, we don't have the fundamental structure or the backing for mentally and spiritually, you know what I'm saying, and morally sound principles and integrity to even push the simplest organizations together to bring unity in the community. So we not gangster, but we guys though. And that's why we persevere through everything, because we guys. I ain't preaching today, man. I'm just kicking some knowledge. This ain't a sermon. I don't want nobody to think that I woke up Sunday feeling spiritual, because I did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, I'm Muslim. So I didn't give it to you like that on Friday and preach it give you the coupon on Friday, then this ain't got nothing to do with that. So yeah. But we faking though. Who is the gangsters? What is really actually gangsterism? Man, shit, man. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna even get a little deeper, man. We're gonna go a little deeper than this, man. And I hope you guys, you know what I'm saying, understand that I don't mean none of this are presented in a way where I'm excluded. This includes me also. This includes all of us and how we look at the things that go on in the world and our perspective of it. So I hope everybody know, and they might say they're gonna disagree, but I feel like everybody should know, man, you're not being yourself. You're not being yourself. We are not being ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like what they call it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's called being trapped in someone else's valence. The valence of, like when you cloak yourself over with something, you veil yourself. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We trapped. You know what I'm saying? In other words, we trapped in other people's personalities. So why is that we take on everybody else's personas but our own? I'm gonna say that again. We trapped in other people's personalities, and take on their personas, but we don't take on our own. Gods, goddesses, where we at? Why we don't take on that? Why we don't take on what's naturally that comes to us as a people? Why we don't take that? I'm gonna tell you why. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people got to understand this too. We got multiple personalities. We take them, boy. Hey, we flip our personalities like we switch our clothes. Like you get up and put on a different set of clothes every day. That's how we put our personalities up. That's how we do our personalities. We put our personalities are based. Our personality, who we are as an individual, is based upon how I feel this morning. Today, I might feel like shit. I'm on some player shit. So I got up and I dressed player. So I'm that dude today. You know what I'm saying? But later on in the day, I might encounter some type of situation or circumstance, and then I got to be gangster. So now I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then later on, you know what I'm saying, I might go over here and just want to go, come to the hood and holler at some people, just fraternizing through the city and just kicking it. And then I'm over hanging with these dudes. Now I'm this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I go to jail. When I'm in jail, I'm this nigga. See how this shit switching up? But when I go to the mosque, I'm that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? When I'm around these type of females, I'm this type of nigga. When I'm around niggas with money, then I'm this type of nigga. See how the persona, how the shit keep changing? It don't never stay the same. It's never, I'm this. According to what stimulates us, you know what I'm saying, on different levels, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, we take on a different persona. We become a part of that situation, and then our persona puts us in that action of where we're able to, navigate that situation under a different veil. We're never veiling through ourselves. We don't never take the veil off and be ourselves. Our true self, we scared to be our true self because that been stolen from us. We don't know what it is. So how can you say you real? How can you say you true to self when you don't even know what your culture is? What is our culture? Where do we actually come from as a people? We say this, okay, they say, oh, we all came from Africa. Okay, we know man originated in Africa, but we talking about us right now today that live in the United States for the last 70 years, 100 years. Where we come from? Because everybody started from the first year of the 100 startup to now. You feel me? We from here. We from the United States. So what is our culture in the United States? Let's not talk Africa. Let's not talk the other continent. Let's talk the continent we live on. What is our culture? What is our culture? What do we have that we contributed to the United States as a whole that people I can identify with us as a separate entity? They don't, because we always getting mashed on. We always been the persevering. We always had to persevere, fight through adversity, stand firm, turn the other cheek, instead of getting up. I'm gonna turn the other cheek instead of getting in their bitch ass. Instead of we turning the other cheek, now I'm gonna get in your bitch ass. But we'll do it to one another, but we won't bang on the other fools. So what we standing on? Are we really who we say we are? Why we faking? We know ain't nobody finna go out here and do nothing to the law. So nigga, why niggas talking all that? Why niggas talking, they'll stand up against something, but the minute they pull up, nigga folding it up. I was in prison, watch dudes be talking all this gangster shit. The minute the officer asks them for their ID, they a hoe. Man, damn boss lady. What? Nah, nigga, stand on it. Take that fucking disciplinary, nigga. That shit ain't no indictment. Nigga scared to go get locked in a cell. We already locked in cells, nigga. We already confined. What are you afraid of? More confinement? There is no such thing as more confinement once you've been put inside an institution and given a number, put inside a cell and given the structure of how the institution runs. There is no more confinement after that. How much confinement can you get? It doesn't matter if you're in solitary, you're in medium custody, close custody, you know what I'm saying? Or you're on population, or you're in a trustee camp. You still confined. You can't go nowhere. So what are you worried about getting into? I'm gonna put you in a PhD cell for 14 days, and on the 15th day you get out. What you crying for, nigga? You ain't going nowhere. If you'd have stayed in the population, you didn't go nowhere. So what we talking about, man? Why we faking? We faking, man. We faking on it. I'm calling it out, man. I'm telling you. I'm just calling it out. I woke up and this was on my heart. You know what I'm saying? I guess, you know what I'm saying? Allah gave me this, you know what I'm saying, this conversation to give to you guys. So, but it's going to get a little deeper too, because I'm going to talk about some other stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, we become these type of personas and shit. And then, you know what happens when we get behind closed doors? When we get behind closed doors, we have to try to figure out who we are. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we be on some mentally lost, you know what I'm saying? Mentally lost shit. We lost because we want to be other people's personas when we don't have to be. We gods. He dwells within all of us. So stop faking like we don't know that. Stop acting like you want to be, you know what I'm saying, a gangster. Remember I tell you guys all the time, I say this, you know what I'm saying, I've been saying this lately. I mean saying it all the time, but I've been saying it lately. Man, you see it scroll across the screen. Elevation causes constant expansion. The higher you elevate mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, you know what I'm saying? You cause an expansion. Because the more you go up, the more you can visually see. The more you mentally understand, the more you're not wrapped up and caught up into the cycle of being emotionally reactive. You stop doing that, because the higher up you go, the farther out you can see, and you don't start acting on small things because it's too vast for you just to react. It's a major different look at it. So you know what I'm saying? I always tell you, look up. Sometimes just look up. What we do when we in a situation, we pray to God. What we do, we get on our knees. If you get on your knees and you pray, but what you pray looking up. So why that, you know what I'm saying? Why don't we want to be the individuals, you know what I'm saying, the God in us, where people look up to us, right? And be looking up to us and be saying, yeah, I can see, you know what I'm saying, the change in this person, or he's trying to be his own. You feel what I'm saying? But see, I'm going to break it down too. Okay, so that's where we're going to look up. So let's start looking up, right? Because man, I'll tell you, I'm not even going to hold you long. Because it's Sunday and everybody want to do something. They got to go to church. Y'all want to watch football games or barbecue or whatever you're going to do. But check this out. We looking up, right? I'm going to help you look up. A person's name is their reputation. You know what I'm saying? So a real man that has a noble and honorable reputation, right? A noble and honorable reputation, that way has an honorable reputation by operating within the world with integrity. Remember, I always say this: it's character, conduct, and integrity. If all three of those are on point, then say, man, people gonna respect. Next element gonna come into that is respect. People gonna respect you if your character is intact, your conduct is intact, and your integrity is intact. People are gonna automatically respect you. They don't have to like you, but they will respect you to the degree that they don't want to have no business confrontation with you. They're gonna respect how you move. They're gonna respect how you do your thing. They may not agree with it, but they will respect it, right? And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? And the way a man, you know what I'm saying, has a noble and honorable reputation is being a man of character. Don't I say that all the time? I say that all the time. Character is the sea on which knowledge flows. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Character is the sea on which knowledge flows. Right? So if your character's intact, your knowledge will flow on this sea, man. And you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how much knowledge you have, your ship of knowledge will sink when you lose your character. Your knowledge is gonna sink, bro. I'm telling you, when you lose the ability to hold your character intact, right? Your knowledge is gonna sink, because that means you stopped. You're stagnated. You're not gonna make nothing happen. So every time you make your word bond, you strengthen your character. Every time that you break it, you weaken your character. That means, nigga, when I'm telling you something, nigga, on my word, nigga, this is what I'm standing on. You know what I'm saying? What we standing on. So then when I break that, I weaken my character. Now people looking at me like, this nigga fraud. This nigga not about this. He not about that. You know what I'm saying? This is where all this conflict come in at. This is where people start looking at your character funny, because your character is weakened. We weaken our character when we break our word. When we can't keep our word, or we can't stand on what we told the individual, or we guided this individual and told them this is the right way to go, this is the right course of action, and then we don't have that in our own character, our character is weakened. So why am I going to listen to you or follow you when you got weakened character? And I see it. I don't want to be in company of less minds. I want to be in company of like-minded people, or people that's elevated minded more high than me. That is the thing. There you go, looking up again. See, because when somebody's like-minded, we on the same level. But when they not, we have to go up. Because to level up, you have to go up. In order to, you know what I'm saying, build on something, it goes up. It doesn't go out, it goes up. You know what I'm saying? Birds fly up. They don't fly down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, man. So see, there's a difference between honesty and integrity. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Honesty is telling the truth, but integrity is when you live your truth. See, man, we can be honest. I can tell you the truth all day, but then honesty is just telling the truth. But integrity is living your truth. You hear what I say? I try to live in my integrity every day. I try to live my truth, not nobody else's, just mine. Am I perfect at it? Nope, but I'm working on it. And there's no such thing as perfection because there's always room for improvement. Simple as that. So, I'm gonna just show you, man, that character is like, okay, let me see. I got on my thought, the phone ringing. Hold on, I gotta shut that shit out. Because it's gonna ring again. I know it is. People don't respect what you do, man. You feel me? They be seeing you doing something and they do it anyway. They don't even care. That'd be crazy to me. But anyway, getting back on track. Character is a commitment to a set of values without compromising. Character is dedicated to a standard without wavering. Character is a self-imposed discipline, keeping it code with the moral standards, and the highest definition of character is given to use by the example that God has left for us. I wrote this down. See, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. When I have a revelation in my mind when I'm asleep, I had to get up and write this stuff down. Because if I don't, I can't repeat it. A lot of things come to me naturally, but when I be giving I call this like a revelation. When I be given a revelation to speak on something or talk about something or think about something that's taking me outside my element, I always get up. I wrote this down in the middle of the night when it was on my brain. I wrote this down. This little part I just read. I was writing this, it just came to me because I probably couldn't articulate it the way I want to right now. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Character is a commitment to the set of values without compromise. Character is dedicated to a standard without wavering. Character is a self-imposed discipline, keeping in code with the moral standard, and the highest definition of character is given to use by the example God has left for us to follow. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? God has given us indicators all through the universe to be able to uphold our character at the highest level. We have the things out here in the universe that tell us how to morally compass ourselves. See, when you lose your moral compass, you lost. You lost in the world. You lost in your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? You're lost all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, here's the thing that we haven't learned that we should learn, that your word is bond. Your word is everything. You know what I'm saying? When they say bond, what is a bond? It's a bond to life. You know what I'm saying? When you bond something, it's bound, it's there, it's intact. There's no breaking it, right? Because once it's, glued or adhesive, or, you know what I'm saying? It's not co-adhesive, but it's adhesive to the moral fabric and principles and spiritual things of life. So when you say your word is bond, then bond is life, then you should be want to give your life for the word that you giving this bond and not break that shit. It doesn't matter when you say it, how you say it, you know what I'm saying? Word is bond, man. Your word is your word, and you should be willing to die for it, go to jail for it, suffer behind it. But at all costs, man, you don't never supposed to break your bond because that causes you to lose your integrity, right? And integrity and character is the making of your word. You know what I'm saying? Bond to the point that, man, I'm willing to die for my word, my integrity, my conduct, my character. You got to be willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't do that and you really not living on that, then you're not fulfilling your word. Your word not bond. Why we faking? I thought we was gangsters. we ain't gangster, man. I already told you from the beginning how this started. Man, we the gangsters or we gods, man, but we gods. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, we faking on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is gonna be some good shit right here. Cause I love these fools. One group of great philosophers, right? From my times and our times too. These good brothers, man, they were united in one philosophy, right? And I think, you know what I'm saying? I think all of them still alive today. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But these great philosophers call themselves Houdini. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like y'all don't know who Houdini is. Not the dude, the magic tricks. Houdini. You know, 5 minutes of funk. You know what I'm saying? Freaks come out at night. We friends. How many of us have them? Let's be friends. How many can we depend on? Let's be friends. That shit, yeah. Them niggas was philosophers. You know why I say that? Because they broke that shit down in their songs. Man, you gotta think about it. That era was so deep. People was like really on a high level, you know what I'm saying? Of conveying the message and the teachings of being gods and being great, right? And they tell man, like on Friends, right? They nigga broke this down, bro, and y'all could go listen to this because it's really giving you the blueprint. They really gave us a blueprint. So that's what make them great philosophers, you know what I'm saying? Because philosophers give you something to think on and make you think about what you're going through and how you build it, right? So, man, they say, man, friends, you know what I'm saying? Depending on, they say the ones we can depend on, how they say, friends we can depend on, friends. And they say, you know what I'm saying? They look, I forgot, hold up. They say, oh, when you look the word up, friends, again and again, the dictionary can't give you the meaning of friends. Yeah, that's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about, bro. What is the definition of a real friend? Where do our friends really stand at? And who's standing with us as a friend that's going to be there no matter what and stand on that? I'm going to give you my definition. Of what I think. You know what I'm saying? You know, for as friends, but I'm not even going to speak just per se on friends. I'm going to just speak on us as me or you guys and what we should be fulfilling, you know what I'm saying, in our life, right? So I'm gonna give you this definition of what I think, bro. And this is how I found it. You know what I'm saying, for myself. You know what I'm saying? I found happiness when, you know what I'm saying? I found happiness when I found my purpose, right? For living. And then when you're fulfilling that purpose, then you will have an unspeakable joy. And that, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's real happiness. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't come from people. It doesn't come from things. But it comes from the purpose that we was born for, right? And so people have to understand, do you really know your purpose? We may think this one thing may be our purpose, but then may not actually be our purpose. And you know how you find out what your purpose is? The only thing that you can ask yourself to understand what your real purpose is and be honest to yourself is what you love to do, right? What you love to do, whatever it is that you do or you love to do or you great at, more likely that's your purpose. That's your purpose you was born with. You know what I'm saying? And how do you know your purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's something that you love to do or something you really great at, and that's how you know you was born with that purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's the single act that you do that you know you great at, or the single thing, or the single knowledge, or whatever the case may be, and you do it with no effort. See, if you do something, and think about this, you guys, think about something in your life that you can do with no effort. It doesn't require you to go extremely far and do all this extraordinary shit to make it happen. That's your purpose. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show you guys something, man. Happiness, real happiness comes from operating within your purpose. You got to operate within your realm. Not somebody else's, not the faking shit. Not we over here taking on personas and trying to cloak ourselves under this balance of somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, personality, but your own. You know what I'm saying? Being your own purpose. My purpose is not nobody else's purpose. You know what I'm saying? My journey is not nobody else's journey. It's only mine. I was born with this journey. I have to take the journey alone. And in this journey, And alone, I will take this journey. I will not take nobody with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to show you guys something, man. Some real shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm blessed. I know this. And I'd have to go out and ask somebody or Google what is purposes? How do I identify purpose? I didn't have to use Google. I didn't have to put a resume in and join some society or enroll in college or go, you know what I'm saying, shadow other people's purposes and understand what my own is. I found out what my purpose was, you know what I'm saying, by how. How did I find out what my purpose was? I didn't. My purpose found me. I didn't have to go look for it. It found me. I didn't have to go look for my purpose. It found me. My purpose found me, right? And my sole purpose is, you know what I'm saying, I've understood is to, you know what I'm saying, deliver and show people, man, that, you know what I'm saying, universally, your character, your conduct, and your integrity, right, is about that, man. I talk about character and integrity. Yeah, I might have done some shit in my life that I, you know what I'm saying, that's not right, but at the end of the day, so be it, man. I did that, you know what I'm saying? And I messed it up. But at the end of the day, I came back full circle and I got back on what I supposed to be doing, right? And my purpose is to deliver a message. No, my purpose is to be there for people because I'm supposed to be for the community, for the universe, and to provide a certain thing, which I am good at, that people always come to me. People come to me and understand me. My purpose is to show people the way. See, I might go, it may not work for me, but I can give somebody something that I've gathered, the knowledge that I have, you know what I'm saying, from the sea of my character, and give them something that will propel them out into the navigate the seas of the knowledge to get and build their character or their integrity and help them carry on in their life. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like my purpose, because like I said, my purpose found me. I didn't find it. And I'm the gatekeeper of the information that leads people through the prospective path that they need to take in order to constantly elevate themselves or put themselves in a better position. That is my purpose. That is actually my purpose. I am the gatekeeper and the recorder of people that come to me and ask for information or knowledge or advice or just even drop their problems on me, and I'd be the kind ear, and I don't, you know what I'm saying, judge, you know what I'm saying, or challenge them on it. I just patiently listen and understand what they needs are, what their feelings are, what they going through, and I provide what they need. That's my purpose. And this is my purpose this morning. I delivered the message. So, what is your purpose? How do you find your purpose? Are you seeking to understand your purpose? Are you a gangster? Are we faking on it? Or we guys? Let's be guys, man, and build on something because it's within us. Like they say in the Bible, God is closer to you in your jugular vein. So if God is closer to you in your jugular vein, then we're made in His image. In His image, we are being presented. We have been stolen. So quit niggas talking about how gangster and how tough they is and this, that, you faking. We faking, nigga. We faking. How can we be so gangster? If we got stolen, we got robbed, we got duped into this. We don't have an identity. We don't have a culture. We've been stolen. Everything about us has been stolen from us. So how we gangster? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna drop the link down. We can talk about it. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense, man. We want to be so gangster to one another, but yet the real OGs, we won't even go challenge them. They the real OGs in this gangster shit. Yeah, man. They the real OGs in this gangster shit. We fake it. We not gangster. We fake it. So, man, you know. That's all I can tell you guys, bro. That's what I had. It's just about the character and integrity of a man. And you got to be word is bond. But what are we really standing on? If we say, well, we done took on everybody else's persona but our own. We are guys. Why not? Why we can't take on that? When are we gonna be ready to take on that? I'm ready. I'm ready. Say, man, it's a choice. We can fake gangster or we can be gods. You can be a god or you can be a fake gangster. Which one are you appealing to? Because your character's in question. Your integrity is in question. You have to uphold your word. Your word is bond, man. Then we're not standing on our word. When are we going to start standing on that and believing, hey, man, there's no reason for us to sit back and pull our phone out and film a young brother or a young sister getting hurt and demoralized and embarrassed or whatever by anybody else, and we don't feel no type of way behind it and want to ride. We fake it. Black Lives Matter. We faking. Oh, everybody matters. You know what I'm saying? For the unity of the community, we faking. Where is that? It don't involve money. It just involves your character and your integrity. It don't cost you nothing. Oh yeah, it do cost because people don't want to put themselves out there. You don't want to look a certain way because you don't have we don't have a real persona. We take on everybody else's persona because we actually don't really know what our actual persona looks like. We lost in that. We lost in our purpose of who we are as a people. We lost in that. You know why we lost? Because it got stolen from us. So when y'all want to gangster up and steal it back, when y'all want to mount up and steal it back, that's what I'm talking about. When are we going to talk about trying to get it back? There's a lot of talking, but back then they wasn't talking. They came up with the plan. This is what we doing, and we finna go ride. So when we gonna get our plan and ride? When we gonna stop talking? Yeah, man, make it make sense. I'm just saying, make it make sense. It doesn't have to appeal to you. It doesn't have to fit what you know what I'm saying. You live in your life. You don't have to participate. Everybody got their own standing. They can do what they want to do. I'm just saying. I just passed the message. That's it. So, you want to be a fake gangster? We faking about everything else. We taking on everything else. Look at what's going on in the universe. We guys are gangsters. You decide. I already chose my path. Hopefully you'll choose your path, the right path for yourself, whatever that may be. I don't know. But think about it, man. We not gangster. We wasn't born into this universe to be gangsters. They didn't steal from us and rob us of everything because we gangsters. We gods. Until you realize that, until people start to come into that realization, then things will change. So that being said, hey man, it's Neighborhood Real. Appreciate you tapping in. I'm out. If you got something out of it, awesome. If you did, man, charge it to my head, not my heart, because my intentions were pure. I only delivered the message how I got it, how it was brought to me and revealed to me. Maybe not in that aspect, but it was just the way I could articulate it the best way I possibly could. And if I failed you guys in that, again, charge it to my head, not my heart. But I had pure intentions of serving what I had to give up. And I'm out.